What up, though? How to survive prison episode 90, people? Shit, it's only like 10 of them. I only got 10 more left. Go figure. But, alright, people, we getting to the end of this shit. The parole eligibility episode. Now, you ever want to know how this process goes? Since some of y'all will never be in prison, the parole eligibility process starts within 8 starts within 9 to 6 months before you get released. So, say for instance, your dumb ass was getting tickets your whole entire bit, was getting a whole bunch of class 3 tickets, and you just thinking like, man, I ain't get my parole. You gonna get it. The only way you don't get your parole is if you do some stupid stuff and try to argue or fight the COs. Anything that got to do with violence, you're not getting your parole. So just know that you will not be getting your parole off rip. You won't even want to go to the meeting, but go to it but they gonna give you a flop. They gonna give you another 12. They gonna give you 12 months. A 12-month flop, people. You gonna get 12 months added to your time because you would want to be extra. But understand, it's not the worst thing in the world. I mean, you still gonna get out. They just gonna give you a flop first, and then especially, it's crazy though. You really do got people that be getting parole. You got people that be getting paroles and they be fighting their whole bit. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Everybody's situation is not the same, and that's another thing. You got people, and you gonna have people in there asking, like, man, have you ever been through this? Your situation is not like everybody else's situation. Sometimes you get your parole under the door. They will literally send it to you in the mail. You already got your parole. You ain't gotta come see us. You done with your courses. Especially if they tell you to do a class. Oh, they serious about that shit. It was in Michigan. I think it was like in 2017. Like they was on their ass about they was on their ass about that because it was just like motherfuckers was just like not you had people not doing not doing like not being able to do their classes and stuff, and it was crazy. Like motherfuckers really wasn't doing their classes. And then it's really annoying in a situation where it's like I'm trying to tear this bead this about to tear this bead this broke. It's like you really do be having a situation where dudes really be asking everybody and telling their whole business like, man, look, you did your class. You did what you gotta do. You staying out the way. You ain't getting no tickets. You gonna get your parole. Like if I were y'all, you know somebody in there just tripping about it, just tell them don't worry about it, man. They gonna have to let you out. If they give you a flop, you got a whole bunch of tickets, then you just got a flop. But for the most part, just get your stuff done and stay out the way. But your parole eligibility, you need that, dog. You need that. Unless they gonna keep you out to your maximum out date, and if they try to do that, shoot, you going either way it go. Like at that point, they gotta let you out on your max on the maximum day. You don't have a choice. Like you don't have a choice. Like they got to. So for the most part, I would say don't worry about or stress about that crap. You gonna get out. When y'all get out, get your shit together. True. Right now, like I said, the coronavirus going on. You got people spazzing out. You would rather be out there. You would rather be out of there instead of in there. But what you gotta understand, people, life is Life is life. You're gonna do stupid shit. But the dumbest thing you can do is that you can get your parole and then, or if they decide to give it to you this round and you do something stupid like get into a fight. Because you got dudes in there that be doing that crap. They get their parole. They get their parole and be getting into a fight, and you'll be like, you about to go home tomorrow. What is you doing? But nah, man, it's a real. I think it's a real like. It's a real weird feeling because it's like you never know how they can give you your stuff. You got another or they tell you gotta wait because they feel like you ain't humbled enough. And some people really don't get humbled like that. Some people got to get humbled. Some people got to get humbled when they get a flop. So some people only get humbled when they get a flop. Don't let that be you. Tell whoever in there, man, y'all better stop fighting. Because motherfuckers be getting flops all the time. Like they get their parole. Or they be like, man, I got my parole. And then they get into a fight with somebody. Like the next day. They be crying like, man, I ain't got my parole no more. Because I got into a fight. And it's like that conversation when you call your girl or your mama or whoever and they worried about your ass and you just like, man, I got into a fight. And motherfucker, you already got your parole. Like I just got a letter today in the mail from the parole board or something like that. Yeah, they was like they was gonna give you your parole, but you just wanna stay fighting in there. Like, I don't know, man. People really be doing dumb stuff. But your parole eligibility depends on all your points. You ain't got no point, you ain't got no points, and you be in the negatives, you already got it. But they letting everybody out that don't got class ones. They don't care about class twos. As long as you got your class done that they told you to take, you coming home. Like you halfway out the door. All you gotta do is just wait. Sure. Other than that, you gonna be straight, man. Woman, as long as you ain't doing life, then you good. If you doing life, the only way you get out is if the law changes and they let you out. But how to survive prison, episode 90, parole eligibility. If you get your stuff, don't fuck up. If you gotta stay in there another year, chill out. They gonna call you back soon, and you good to go, man.